coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel State, where the legacy of the late, great Sam Mills lives on with each pound of the drum. And that means we are ready for football here at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead. And we're off in week 2. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And leading them out is their 5th-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100-plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
That is caught. McMillan with it. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They'll run on first down with Hubbard. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. Decent run, maybe hoping for a little bit more. Does those set up 3rd and manageable?
And every play that's run, if it's blocked perfectly and executed perfectly, it's set up to go for a touchdown, right? But I like the way you described that one. Just get into a 3rd and manageable. Nice decision-making and took care of the football.
And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good for a Carolina Panther.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
At the 28-yard line.
Now Young. This is caught by McMillan. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That's good for a first down. His 2nd catch of the opening drive.
That's another Carolina Panther.
Let's go.
First and goal.
They'll run here with Hubbard. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Young. They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Ready to play now this long opening drive. Can they cash it in on 3rd and goal?
50. Ready?
Looking to throw. Young. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And this one is right through. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. I think we can safely say they came out to be aggressive on the opening series, Charles. They didn't run the ball once. All that passing, it does get them the 3-0 lead.
I think what we saw there, partner, was a true definition of football balance, which means doing what you want to when you want to on offense. And in this case, it was throwing the football. They may mix in running the football a little bit more as this game goes on. But this opening drive, while it stalled out, it still gave them 3 points.
Looking to put a drive together. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
They go play action now. Jackson. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now the first carry here for the running back. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And it's 3rd down.
They go play action with Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And a penalty flag comes as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, that one hurts. I mean, it was third down, of course, but now the penalty, and we're back to first down.
Yeah, it hurts momentum in a big way, and they built that up here in the early going. Now, that leaves the opposition with a first down. That's a mistake you don't want to make at this point in the game.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Dragons are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Jackson here is going to look to throw. That's caught at the 2. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf, dude. That's bottom shelf material. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
1 quarter in the books, 8-3, our score. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Opposite, green. Blue check.
The Young keeps it moving right. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Young. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. Out of the gun, it's Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. To throw, Young. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
Ready.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Here we go.
Young checks this down to Hubbard. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a 3-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
50, green.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Young will set to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense. Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. To throw is Jackson. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Working with a lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's first and 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Jackson now. A quick throw here, that's complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dragons are able to add on to that lead.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. He's got it at the 2. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Here's Young. And his throw is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Throwing, Young. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. 28 yards. And the Panthers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. So after the blocked PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I have no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And he rifles one incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 40. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Here's Jackson. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And Jackson throwing once more. He's going to go up top again. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Glenn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter.
At their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 14. First down, Dragons.
Now it's Jackson. His throw incomplete.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
And a pretty quick burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throwing is Jackson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 46 yards. And the Dragons come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Offense will line up for a 2-point.
They'll try and throw for it. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now here's Young. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
On the give, this is Hubbard. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
And they'll go again here with Hubbard. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Red, 38.
Young to throw it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. are going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and you come up with the interception in the end zone.
107 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Hey, report. Report. He turned it. Sit up.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Jackson going for the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Second and 10 now. Third quarter from Charlotte.
It leads to second and 10.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. They get 6. That'll leave them with third and 4.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their number one goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that. And that really chips away at your confidence.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 26. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And I tell you what, partner, I think this guy's going to like running behind his new offensive line.
I agree with you, and you can never have enough good runners. They usually provide a nice little spark with their new team.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His third touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Dragons are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. And make him 4 for 4 now on two-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Okay,
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
Ready.
Young to throw it. He's going deep for Brown. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The offense on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Young. Over the middle here to Brown. Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be 4th down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Again, it's Young. They'll run the screen with Hubbard. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 30-yard line.
Now Young. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Young. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He'll find McMillan here. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
For a Carolina Panther.
Looking to throw, Young. That one complete to Liggett. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Young. And it's caught. Touchdown, Panthers. And Xavier Liggett from 8 yards out. And the Panthers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Young's going to throw for this. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
And Honolulu, 1st down.
Now Jackson. Flushed out right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
16-yard line. A gain of 12. 1st down, Dragons.
Now it's Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Number 2. 1st down, Honolulu.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. To throw is Jackson. Dancing to his left. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Dragons are on their way to a 2-0 start. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2.
Will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And they're a perfect 5 for 5 now on 2-point conversions as he is in to get them 2 more. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. The Panthers now set to take over offensively.
35-yard line.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And this throw incomplete. With a finger all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. It's desperation time. Young on fourth down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Out of the gun, it's Young. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. To throw, Young. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This is caught. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Panthers get a bit closer. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Honolulu offense set to take over possession of the football. Well, CD, this is the ideal situation in the fourth quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
181 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. Pushing through the contact. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.